See, this is nothing new, right? This happens with pretty much with everything in the entertainment and tech industry. You have budget to create a product, and then there is a marketing budget. That's pretty huge. And where does that so-called marketing budget goes? It goes on forging a fake image of the product. For example, you will see websites saying that this certain product is totally out of stock. This happened in the case of PlayStation Portal. There were numerous YouTubers and websites that kept on propagating the news, even after really bad reviews, that the product is in high demand. This is to trap the people in FOMOing into these devices. PlayStation Portal is one of the biggest garbage tech product released ever, and the people who actually bought it might be using it as a showpiece. After 10 years, there will be YouTube videos dissecting every piece of that product with the title, say, Forgotten Worst Product by PlayStation Explored. Now, coming back to why this is all important in the context of MSI Claw, well, it's not a surprise that MSI Claw is getting really unsatisfying reviews from the reputed and honest YouTubers, and there are websites also that are sharing about it. Let's go to some of these reviews. Russ from Retro Gamecore calls it exciting and disappointing, where he clear shows how stuttery the gameplay is, and Russ is a kind guy. He is not rough like me, where I would just show up and say, this thing sucks. When he is saying disappointing, I am telling you, the product is too damn bad. I would implore you to go and watch his review before doing anything stupid, like ordered this junk. And then you go to the 2-hour review of PC World, where they test FPS of Cyberpunk on ROG Ally versus MSI Claw. You can clearly see that ROG Ally, which almost half the price of the MSI Claw, is not only delivering a better FPS, but also much cooler with less battery consumption. Tom's Guide did a piece on MSI Claw where they have clearly mentioned the bad software, bad gameplay, and very naive underproduced drivers that are making the games laggy as hell. To be honest, there are tons of such videos and articles where the ROG Ally totally kicked the MSI Claw's ass in the performance department. And PC World has also come to a clear conclusion that Intel chips and drivers need a lot of work and are not ready for handheld devices. I would seriously implore you to go and watch those videos because they did a very exhaustive review on it, and I am pretty sure there will be other YouTubers like Falx who will be doing more battery and performance efficiency tests on the MSI Claw. Apart from this, many website outlets like notebookcheck.net, Digital Trends, and many others have clearly indicated that the MSI Claw is literally not the good device you should be buying at that premium price point of $800 USD just because it has an Intel chip. I will be putting all these links in the descriptions where you can read them at your leisure. See, why do I have to bear the cost if MSI and Intel want to do a partnership and Intel chips are expensive? Me, as a consumer, would only focus on the fact of which device is giving me better returns for my investment. These handhelds are not cheap. I don't care if it's Intel or AMD. I will buy the product that's good. So far, we've established the fact that the MSI Claw should not be so pricey. It's not performing better when compared to other cheaper devices in this niche, right? Now let's start to see how the marketing budget converts websites into advertisement pieces. Our first hero in this category is GamesRadar.com, which has a headline saying, "The MSI Claw is seemingly in high demand, and I'm already seeing out-of-stock signs." Can you believe this? Well, you don't because you've seen videos from good reviewers, but there are many innocent buyers who will believe this because it's coming from a big website. There isn't even one line in the entire article where the writer at least would have insinuated that the performance reports on this device are not coming out good, not even once. It just tells you where to buy the device, what's the price, and how to get it. This website can surely give you reports on why the MSI Claw is being sold out. Maybe MSI created fewer products because they have seen other people showing off how bad their hardware is, and now they have lost confidence. And in that sense, it's not fake news. But after reading that article, would you even feel once that the MSI is not a good product? It's actually telling you to do absolutely the reverse of what you shouldn't be doing. And this is just one example. There are tons of other websites that are just blatantly pushing a narrative that this device has good buttons, good design, and good looks. Hence, you can buy it. Am I buying this to touch the buttons? Are they promoting some weird kink here? I am buying this to play games. It doesn't matter how good the buttons are. In fact, there is nothing special about the buttons. It's just generic stuff. These guys are just trying to find something good in a bad product so that their reviews don't sound all bad, which is how it should have been. And then every one of these sold-out publishers is throwing a curveball of positivity, saying that OTA will fix this in the future. My dear sir, laptops with Intel chips haven't been fixed in all these years. Intel chips are powerful, but they heat up pretty fast and hog more power. That's their architecture, and they are not able to fix it. That's why their stock prices are tanking like anything every year. That's the reason AMD Ryzen chips are taking over everything. Just be honest, my God. It's not that tough. You guys have been reviewing these things for a very long time. Just say it already. Advertising through influencers in any niche is nothing new. It has been happening for ages. But you as a buyer need to be aware of this. Never pre-order any of the garbage and learn to decipher these headlines and reviews, read between the lines, keep your calm, and let the product reach honest people so that you can see a true review. I created a video about 1.5 months back when MSI Claw was actually introduced, and I told in my write-up that this is going to suck, and everybody was hinged on the fact that I am a small YouTube channel with an AI voice telling me, don't listen to me. And I did the same thing with Retroid 4 Pro when the buttons started to break and everyone was like, you suck. You're a small channel with an AI voice. You're irrelevant. Maybe people with relevance are making you a fool. Maybe they are making profits at your loss. I am not Nostradamus. I don't know future, but these patterns are very visible when you have been in thick of things from a very long time. And this is where I am going to end this episode. Be sharp, be vigilant, and I will see you guys soon in the next video. Have a good one and drop a sub if you liked what you see here.